Hi, yeah, the light broke. Shut up. Good evening and welcome to Munted News. And now the weather. Ian! 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 Yeah. Are you a climate change? You, yeah. Are you a climate change? Yeah, you. Are you a climate change? Yeah, you are. You are a climate change. All right. When you say no, you mean you are a climate change, right? Yeah. Ian. Sorry. Right, so, yeah. Climate change has turned its nefarious sights on the state of Florida as a clear and undeniable retribution on the Sunshine State for its crimes against the Venezuelan people and whatnot. Governor Ron DeSantis, have we got a picture of Florida man? Just any, the first one. Right, good. Governor Ron DeSantis, pictured here, in a cynical and duplicitous publicity stunt, has bundled climate change onto a bus and driven it northbound towards Martha's Vineyard. Therein it is expected to be housed in local churches for 48 hours before being ultimately denied entry into the thousands of unoccupied condos lining the gated communities of the Massachusetts safe haven. You're not denying climate change, are you? Asked the facetious Florida man. No, we strongly and wholeheartedly believe in climate change, declared the exasperated citizens of Martha's Vineyard. There's simply not enough space in it, in our backyards, for it. Climate change isn't something you can just shoo away at your convenience. Now go on, get! The residents cheered gleefully as climate change was bundled into yet another bus and redirected God knows where, but it was later seen over the Atlantic Ocean, turning all the frigging mermaids black. Pictured here. And things have gone from bad to worse in the trans mermaid drag queen community, as they face an ongoing pattern of predation and sexual molestation by 5-year-old kids. As usual, the police are doing nothing about this epidemic of feral children committing transphobic abuse, as they continued to hide the identities of these wanton criminals. We're only doing so out of our own discretion. A spokesman for mermaids told us, "This is disgusting. I've lost count of how many times I've seen delinquent reprobates manhandling one of my beloved mermaids without having the goddamn common courtesy to give them a reach around." Which I think is how it works that way around when it comes to mermaids. They clearly haven't done any research into what I'm supporting. And God help me if I have. But anyway, these children need to be punished for their crimes. And in the same way, my old man punished me for smoking cigarettes. That's right. He made me smoke the whole dick. Did I stutter? What do you think? Look at this face. Look into these eyes and tell me I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Why, yes, I do still have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. It's YouTube. I could film myself mutilating the genitals of 20 children while they all suck on mine like starving piglets, and I would still get fast-tracked onto the front page quicker than you could say neo-reactionary. Thank you, Susan. You are truly doing God's work. Praise Moloch. News just in. Climate change has been spotted moments ago at large over the Baltic Sea. Experts believe it has colluded with Russia to sabotage the N-word stream pipeline. The Nord Stream pipeline. Climate change deniers have, of course, denied this clear and obvious truth, instead citing some conspiracy theory that anyone but the Russians would be responsible for blowing up their own pipeline when they could have just shut it off at the source without any need to send a P-8 Poseidon aircraft directly towards the blast site and launch a torpedo at precisely 1:03 coordinated universal time. That wasn't a P-8 Poseidon aircraft. It was Poseidon himself and the skullduggerous army of mermaids that he had. No, wait, those are black now. That's racist. It was dolphin and whale. Fuck you, dolphin, and fuck you, whale. This is not a conspiracy theory. It's a collusion theory. It's totally different. I told you I'd do it, said Joe Biden. I straight up told you I'd get rid of these pipelines, and I'll do it again, do you hear me? I'll do it again in an instant. The White House has confirmed once again that Joe does not know what he's talking about, and that this is merely Russian disinformation that Joe's saying. But it's not Joe's fault. It's Trump or something. But shut up. We didn't do it. All right? We didn't do it, and we will ban you if you say we did it. News just in, we did do it, but that's a good thing. Oh, wow, that was quick. Hey, where's the Nord Stream pipeline? Said Mr. Biden. You're in here, aren't you? Stand up. I can't be bothered anymore. It's climate change. All right, Joe is talking perfect sense. It just sounds weird through all the climate change, and he actually has an approval rating of 100%, but 70-something% of it is underwater because of climate change. Here you go. A North Dakota man rammed his car into an 18-year-old Republican lad because of climate change. The Queen has died because of climate change. Hindus and Muslims are waging violent religious wars in the streets of Britain because of climate change. And Liz Truss is going to bring in another 1 million of them because of climate change. Climate change is causing the breasts of transsexual Canadian teachers to inflate 10 sizes. Record numbers of people are spontaneously fainting and dying from completely unknown causes because of climate change. And Sweden and Italy have elected neo-fascist leaders because of climate change. Wait, not that one. That one's because of climate change deniers. Ha ha ha! I love my job. It's as easy as I make it because of climate change. That's all, folks. Please donate to my PayPal. If I ever earn enough money to not be quite so piss poor as I am, I might have the feasible option to shut down such an avenue next time they do something evil and retarded. Please do become a patron at my Patreon. If enough of you do, maybe one day I might be able to risk shutting that down without screwing myself over in the event that they do something evil and retarded again. Please join my Subscribe Star. They still haven't done anything evil and retarded to the best of my knowledge. So that is where I will remain even in the distant future when I've left everyone else because of their evilness and their retardedness. If you're on YouTube, don't hit like. It won't help the channel. Don't hit subscribe. You'll only get unsubscribed against your will. Don't hit the notification bell. This is a pointless piece of window dressing that does absolutely nothing. Don't even bother watching my videos. I am doomed no matter what. This is Munted News. Laughing like a crazy person in the face of bottomless despair. God save the current thing. The current thing is dead. Long live the current thing. Toodaloo.